Just got back from picking up the Alpha project, which is a 1979 Alfa Romeo. And let's see here. This car was a project to be converted to electric, and they started the project back in 2010 and abandoned the project. The car was never completed, never ran on electric, and I was able to acquire the vehicle and bought it because I wanted to get the electrical components out of it. It is using an AC motor, an AC50. That's an older version of the Curtis controller, but I found a little treat. These are 100 amp hour Thundersky lithium-ion batteries. This thing was built I would say built around the time Jack Rickard was doing some of his early work, and this was used as a kind of following his pattern. There is no BMS with this system. All the batteries are in good shape. Check the voltages, 3.33 volts, and everything looks clean, nothing arced out, nothing looks ugly at all. It also came with this fun little device. Actually got a few little things here we're going to show you. So we're going to pull this out. I'm just going to try and set this phone in a good spot here. So this is all brand spanking new. I talked to Brian over at HPEVS. This was bought when they were not called that. This was bought when they were called golf cart, high performance golf cart. So we've got all the goodies and tricks and little switch. You know, I'm not even sure about that switch, what that all is, but little fuse box, hardware kit, contactor, throttle pot, wiring loom, and last but not least in this box, still in this box, is the Curtis controller. So I'll set this over this way. Dusty from sitting over the years, but still brand new on the bottom. Never been mounted, never been connected. Just kind of set some of this stuff off to the side here. And that's what we have. So it's all still properly labeled as to what is what in this thing. If anybody knows what the little red switch is for, the happy if you'd let me know, because I've not seen that. Don't have that on my AC35 that I'm aware of. Little mounting bracket here, so put all this stuff together. So we've got that. And then got some more toys. So this looks like some kind of slip fit taper lock coupler. Got a couple of them. Nice little box. Another larger taper lock coupler. All the battery connectors. Battery's never been connected. And what looks to be something for a charger maybe. And high performance golf carts before they were high performance electric vehicle. And 96 volt system, but the gentleman who did this didn't quite calculate the batteries correctly. He only bought 27 instead of 30 for a 96 volt system. And sitting here nice and pretty in this box here, battery charger, NG 115 volt, 13 amp, 96 volt, Zivian charger. Brand spanking new. Still even has this for that. I think this may even be the first time I've actually pulled it out of the box. So, actually this is quite lightweight. Not very heavy at all. So, that's what we have there. These are all the connections that connect up. So we'll figure out what goes where. I'll get some directions off the internet. And it's got a code, curve code, all that, but it's got the little blinking lights and everything. This looks like it's never been used. And so this almost looks like a light that goes on the dash that shows that you're charging. That goes from here to there. So we have all that. All the wire, looks like everything, even for like the motor controller, everything was done. Looks like he bought a kit. Not exactly sure where he got the kit, but it's one of the early ones, and it's all good. Every bit of it. And just for fun, Thundersky, 100 amp hour, 27 of them. This sucker has been sitting since at least 2010. So we already know how old these are. You see that right there? How about that? 3.337 bolts. And I can guarantee you these have been sitting for a long time. And on top of that, they've been sitting outdoors in the back seat of this car uncovered. Well, covered by the top of the car, but they've been cycling weather. I will do a capacity check on these, but I'm suspecting we're going to have pretty much full capacity on these since they are not used at all. And we'll be doing that here shortly. But this one I had to show you. Got 27 of these guys. And well, let me let you just sit and look at this stuff for a minute. Okay, so batteries. And pull the plastic piece away. And connect it up to transmission. So it's got a backing plate and adapter plate, and then there's a coupler that fits in there, and this one is coupled direct drive. You can shift it, but that's where that's at. Car's not terrible condition. It's not rotted out. Definitely needs a good bath. It is black. It is a 79 though, so we'd have to convert this thing to all electric drive at the DMV if I so decided to. Alpha symbol there. Driver's door doesn't open too well. It's got some tears in the top. Thankfully it's not a rust bucket. Yeah, so that's a good thing. So we're going to see possibly about selling it off as a parts car, I think. And I think I'm just going to stick with the Volkswagens. And another picture of the bus. And there's my diesel engine that's going to be used for my generator project for down the road and stuff. And then so there you have it, all the goodies. This is a lot. Motor, batteries, charger, all the connectors and all that stuff. Well worth the negotiated price of all this. So just want to let you know that you can still find deals. Some people just didn't have time, and this is what happens. So that's all I have for you right now, and we will talk to you later, and hopefully might even decide to put one of the AC motors in this guy, my little roadster that hasn't seen any action for a while. So anyway, we'll talk to you later, guys. So I went ahead and checked all the batteries. These are 3.30 right here, 3.336, these 5 here, these 1, 2, 3 are 3.34. The rest of these are basically 3.37. So there are no faulty batteries. So I'm hoping to do a bottom balance on all these and check capacity on all of these, and then we'll see where we're at. Unfortunately, this is not a 96 volt system that's here. We're 3 cells short. So I think the gentleman who was doing this was thinking 96 volts total, not 96 volts nominal. And so therefore when he bought batteries, he came up a little bit short. So if anybody has 3 100 amp hour Thunderskys that are still pretty much new, give me a holler. I might be interested in buying them, and just to have a matched set. And it's not necessary I have others. So I have a whole bunch of Calb SEs here, and I've got a bunch still in the Little Red Bug. So I'm actually pretty good on batteries, but to have a color matched set, that would be good. These Thunderskys are basically the same as what the Calbs are, and they're proving to hold their voltage anyway over a fairly long time, a good 7 years, temperature cycling outdoors. So can't complain about that. I can't really complain about the goods that were picked up along with it, with all the components in good condition. Not really a fan of the Curtis PB6, but they work. And so we'll get the motor out of the car probably tomorrow or Saturday, and clean everything up, and we're going to go from there. And thanks for watching, and we'll talk to y'all again. Bye. Alrighty, guys. One more quick time. Here's showing the AC50 connected up in the car. So you can see we're not hooked up by any motor mounts. It's just resting in here right now, but it is mounted up. The main part bolted to the motor, and then this all bolted up to this plate here to the transmission for the tranny plate. I'm not sure where that was purchased. Looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it was made. Maybe I can find out from the guy I bought it from. This is a dual-ended AC50 motor. It does have the old piece on here for determining where it needs to go. Crap, brain fart. Anyway, the new one of these actually goes inside the motor, and so I'm going to see if I can get one of those and put one in. And because High Performance Electric Vehicle did my AC35 and got rid of that sucker and put a good one in, which is on the inside. So this motor doesn't look a whole lot bigger than my AC35, except that we had a lot longer shaft. So anyway, that's where it's at. got a good thumbs up on this bit of good stuff here, and we'll see if we can determine what we want to do. If we want to go ahead with the build on the Alpha, or do I want to put this AC motor in the Redbug? I have an AC35 already for the bus. So just wanted to put a shout out and show you that you can still find deals out there for people just abandon their projects. And unfortunate as it may be, at least the components still get to be put to use. And again, this is the kind of stuff that you can find out there. So there you have it, and we'll talk to y'all later.